Alright, you guys, welcome back. And this time we just done the trousers, and we are gonna do the same thing for the t-shirt, because I'm gonna put in a long sleeve t-shirt. French soccer team, actually. I think that's what I'm gonna put next. I think it'd be pretty cool. So the first thing first, as usual, you need to basically lay out your UVs. Okay, so you need to make a selection half and half, just like we did earlier. Alright, so you take half, see that's the half right here, and you just basically unwrap it. Okay, you unwrap it flat, just like we did earlier. So let's take a selection tool right here. Right here, make sure. Okay, let's pick it now and clean up our selection. Make sure we have only what we want, not the top. We don't want the top for now. We want half of our mesh, basically only front and back. Just like we did with the trousers, pretty much, you guys, huh? There's no secret about it. You see under it, there's a secret right here. And let's see. Right here. And the mace is okay, I didn't have time to clean it up really that much, so it's just okay. But it's symmetrical, and the edges are placed where they should be placed. That's not really hard. Right here. Well, you want to make sure, let me take it like that. Nothing here under is selected, we only should see that. Now at that point, I'm going to make a quick section sets out of it. I'll call it front, and I'm going to invert the selection, and I'm still going to have to do some work, but the work is not that bad, it's pretty quick. And we'll call that one back. We check once to ensure, you see, I don't have everything. You have to be very careful. So I'll create, and I'll create it back. And let me check my selection sets first, because I had one error, and when I have one error like that, it's probably me. That's for the other one. So we're front one, sorry. Front one. This is tight. Okay, so we're good to go. So we are going to do a planner in the Z right here. So create UV's classic planner right here. We do it in the Z, we apply that, and we get our shirt right here. Not properly scaled, and there's some weird stuff, and I'm not going to do it as clean as the other, but I'm still going to move it right here because I want them to be the same size, even if they're not super clean. I will clean it up, but not as much as the other I did, okay? So like that, I can show you both ways to do it. And we are going to do, that's the other one, sorry. Back, right here. It's same projection. So just project that too. Now you get, we still have the top and the bottom under, and we'll have the hand stuff, at the wrist, and all that later on. It's not a big deal at all. I need to deal with that first. Those are the most important one, alright, from far. So let me do the right here, the others, all the other parts right there. So let me take that one, that, and select the shells. I'm going to move them out right here. I'm going to grab all that right there and move them right here. I'll grab all that now and scale it down huge. I'll regain the proper scale. I've that. And when I get pretty much the size I want, then I'll scale them. Okay, they take a lot of space like that. Too much for me, actually. So let's see what we can do. Because let's not forget, I like to do my 0-1 story, which imply that I'm going to have looking at that at the same time is what I need to do, so I can place them properly, obviously. Well, we can probably put that right here, upside down. So I'm going to clean them up a little bit, though. Oops. And to ensure that it's easy for me to do my stuff. And so I will see you. I'm going to pause on that because you don't need to see that. You did quite a bit. I'm going to pause on that and I'll see you when I'm done with both of them. And of course I'm going to put, before I leave, I'm going to put on that one a shaker. And I'm going to give him a Lambert because it's clothing. Lambert is good for clothing. And I'll just put a shaker into it. And I'm going to go change the placement of the UV so we can see better. And I'm going to unfilter that, so hold on. I should have, let's see. There you go. Alright, so now I can see, and as you can see, it's not bad at all. Everything is pretty good. Beside right here, okay, so that's gonna be fairly quick. The thing is, I want to make sure I'm gonna flat it up, all right, because I like it. My stuff is nice and tight, and so let's do that a little bit. Because that's the best way, I think, to get seamless without a special tool is to do it like that. When it's clean like that, there's not much you can miss. And we can adjust them. To get the proper size, because they move a little bit, so yourself basically get it back. But I'll do that after most of the time because I'm going to flatten it up also. As you know me, you guys, I like to have my stuff fairly clean. And see. It's just easier to texture after that. For everything that's letter, logo, or seams, it's just a lot easier. It's a little bit more work, and you have to be careful to not stretch it. But it's pretty clean. And I pick my battles of what I do. It's not that I'm going to kill everything flat always, but I'm going to try to as much as possible to do that. So I'll see when I'm done with that. Alright, I've unwrapped it fully, and the scale is okay. You know, there's a couple, there's one seam right here, but we'll use that as a real seam anyway. So besides that, the scaling is okay. Alright, it's not too bad front, back. Yeah, I did it all the way flat, because I really unwrapped it quite a bit on that.